year passed, none was the time. Well, I used to lose floating memories. Found myself wishing I remember old times, but I woke today, felt another way, felt free in the sky to fly. Hey, hey. I step out the door, didn't know what for. I saw my lady walking along. Well, I could have cried out what I wanted to say, but I am sick of all this terrible charm. Well, I used to be into apologies, regular to shame, I was shy.
Oh, let's turn this fucking shit off.
Found another
way. What's up, all you YouTube dippers? This here is the introduction to the Deeb 11. Alright, now that that's out of the way, moving the fuck on. Bear in mind, since this is my first video, I spit a lot, probably spit more than most dippers because my mouth. That's how it fucking is. Anyway, what we're going to talk about today in my first dip video. That was OAR playing OAR. I live in Maryland. I go to school at Towson University. Great place to be. And who likes school, but I'm here. So might as well do fucking good, I guess. What are we going to talk about today? Yes, that was OAR, So Moved On, greatest song ever written. I'll probably say that for every song I play on my videos. Today, I am dipping in the confetti camo mud jug. I remember the first time I saw it, I was like, yes, I'm not a big, huge redneck kind of guy, but I thought the design was awesome. I am from the Eastern Shore of Maryland, which is probably the most redneck place in Maryland, because Western Shore of Maryland is just fucking black people. And there's nothing wrong with that. They're just not rednecks. Anyway, I've been watching some videos and commenting on some videos, and obviously you got your big heavy hitters out there. You know, like Darcy, Outlaw, and all of them. And they're great. I have to say, I want to right now sit out there and say thank you to them. Chris Dips 1 also makes some fantastic videos. I'm going to put some links up down below, but all the people watching my video will probably have already seen those guys do videos and shit. But yeah, I want to thank those guys because I've been dipping for about year and a half now. I started in college. I started my freshman year. I loved it ever since. I could do it in the room. I'm like fucking smoking. So much better. If it wasn't for these YouTube dip communities, I wouldn't be doing this video right now, which for some of you, probably a good thing. Fuck it. And I would have never found out about mud jugs. Let me tell you something. Out to Darcy, you nailed it. As an inventor, as an entrepreneur, you nailed it. I don't know how much money you get in on this, but this is an absolute treasure to the dipping fucking community. So, down to brass tacks. Today, as I showed you before, I am dipping Copenhagen LC. It is probably my second favorite dip. I want to try, I haven't had it yet, the Copenhagen Natty long cut in the black gray can, because for me, I love this flavor, but it's harder to pinch for me because I'm a pussy. And so I want to get the longer cut. I like long cut dips. I've been trying to get out and buy Stoker's. I was home this weekend and out in Cecil County, And what happened? Let's see. We have a big tea store over there. Sells cigars, cigarettes, all kinds of dip. And I was hoping to get me some Stokers. But online, you can buy it for like $9.30 or 20 cents, something like that. In this store in Glasgow, Delaware, which is right next to Cecil County, Maryland, cost $16 to get me a tub of Stokers. Doesn't that kind of go against the point of Stokers? Taxing that shit, man. Now, I've seen a lot of videos about talking about straight dips and how, like Outlaw said, he hadn't known many lifelong straight dippers. Granted, I'm not a lifelong dipper. I started, like I said, a year and a half ago. I love it. I like to think of myself kind of seasoned. You know, I know my shit, but there's always more to learn. And what the fuck else? So I have to say that I am a predominantly straight dipper. My first straight dip was Skoal. I used to dip Skoal all the time for about a year. My first year dipping, I was Mr. Skoal. Skoal Wintergreen, Skoal Wintergreen Extra, Skoal Wintergreen Regular, all day. And now, after getting Copenhagen and even Grizzly, I like Grizzly far better than Skoal. Skoal to me, it's really rough. I've told this to Outlaw, and he was fucking trolling my ass. I said, man, how do you feel about Skoal in general? I know he does a lot of reviews. And he types back like, what the fuck is Skoal? I'm like, what the fuck do you even say to that? Can you say anything? You know he's fucking trolling. And you don't know what that means, and look it up. Anyway, so Skoal is just fine. Goddamn rough. It's fucking rough as tits. It's not pleasurable to be in my mouth compared to Copenhagen, which is softer. And most dippers online on YouTube that I've seen, the heavy hitters, yeah, they're big Copenhagen guys. I like Copenhagen. My favorite, I know it's real sweet, and I like that because Skoal Straight and Grizz Straight to me don't have a lot of flavor. It's kind of like having nothing in your mouth, and I don't like that. I like the Copenhagen Straight. I like it. It's very good. It's my common dip of choice because it's sweet. Southern Blend's good. I'd just rather have the LC. It tastes a lot to me like the LC, and it tastes a lot like the LC with a kind of sweetness. I don't know. I'd rather just have Cope LC. Now, one thing I'm going to do in my videos is warning dip of the week, or warning dip of the video, because I don't know if I'm going to be putting out a video every week. It's tough to do at school. I kind of want to make sure my roommate's not in the room so I don't bug him. But here is my freaking warning dip of the video. First one, and I have to say, this is just a segment of saying, do not have this dip because it sucks shit. I tried this last week for the first time ever. Skoal Citrus Blend. I took one pinch. One fucking pinch. And I was like, well, this isn't giving me any nicotine at all. I got nothing from it. It tastes like shit. Absolute fucking shit. I took one pinch. It's still full. Other than that pinch, I'm not even going to pack it. There you go. And now it's all dried out because Skoal dries out like a motherfucking quick. Pissing my ass off. So yeah, don't get it. If you like citrus, maybe try it. If you like Skoal, you'll probably like it more than I do. So maybe you'll like it. I have to say that it just tastes like nasty ass. Nasty ass. Tastes like nasty ass. And if you don't know what that tastes like, good. I don't know what that tastes like, I guess. I haven't been licking ass lately. What else? For all you new dippers out there, I want to warn you to stay away from this. And I think most dippers will tell you this if you're a new dipper. Kodiak Wintergreen. Because this shit has the highest nicotine content of any dip. And it will fuck your ass up. I've been dipping Skull Wintergreen for about a year. And it was the first time I tried Kodiak. And I puked. That's how full it was. I can handle it now. It's okay. It burns. Joey Led's dipping. Yeah, he talks about that, how much it burns. But it'll fuck you up. It'll kill you. I'm telling you. If you like the burn and you're a seasoned dipper, go for it. But if you're new, I do not suggest Kodiak. If you're new, a lot of times we say, Darcy has said this, if you're a new dipper, go with the fruity dips because you don't have the nicotine content that others have. I started with Skull Extra, so I was starting Skull Extra Wintergreen. So I was starting heavy, and I threw up a couple times off of it. But then I kept going because, like Chris Dips 1 says, if you ain't dipping, you ain't fucking living, and I agree. I fucking agree. Okay? I love dipping. It's so much goodness. It's easy to do, cheaper than cigarettes, much better for you than cigarettes. Moving on. My little dipski knowledge there. Now I'm going to talk some sports. I'm going to try and talk some sports. I haven't seen many YouTube dippers talk sports. I love sports. I'm not a huge football fan. I'm a Houston Texans fan, even though I'm from Maryland. Since 2002, I was, 9? And I really like their symbol, so my parents bought me a jersey. There's my Texans story. Texans right now, best team in the league, possibly. Them in Atlanta. Both, 10-1. Okay, what's up with my Wizards? Holy crap. You know how many games they've won after 12 in the season? A grand freaking total of 0 games. I'm ticked off. Ticked off. I don't know how many of y'all are NBA fans, but I am, and I'm ticked off. I don't like it. 0 games after 12. I'm just upset. I'm upset with that. NASCAR Sprint Cup, as y'all know, Brad Keselowski won the championship. Good for him. I am so glad. So freaking glad that he beat out Jimmy. Now, Jimmy's a great race car driver. And Chad Knaus is possibly the best crew chief out there right now. But he won 5 in a row, and that's it. I don't want any more. I don't want him approaching 7 like Earnhardt and Petty, okay? I don't. Winning 5 in a row, Jimmy, I'm sorry. That's enough. That's all you need. Don't be bitching about that crap. It's not good. MLS playoffs are going on right now. I don't know how many of y'all watch soccer. I will try to watch a lot of the UK League, the Barclays Premier League. I wish I could watch the Scottish Premier League. We don't get that on TV here. Or I can't get it on my phone either on ESPN Score Center. MLB, I know this is a bit belated, but the Giants won the World Series in 4 straight games. Not too happy about that. I was hoping Detroit would win. And how about my Orioles? My freaking Orioles, man. We made it to the playoffs. We went from one of the worst freaking records in the league and came back and won, got to the playoffs. It's amazing. I knew it would happen this year. I knew it would. You know why? Because this was the first year the Orioles fans were like, we're going to suck. And every year before this, the Orioles fans were like, this is our year. I knew it. I knew the year that we gave up, that's when the Orioles would start winning. And thank God. I'm so proud of them. Proud of Dan Duquette and Buck Showalter. Great guys. Anyway, I hope to have more on sports in my future videos, more updates, more broad general sports instead of just the ones I like. Anyway, that's my dip video. Subscribe, like. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Remember, keep dipping, keep enjoying life, and rock on.